welcome back to Muncie Outdoors, guys. Today we're going to be bringing you guys a little bit of a different video talking about our sponsors, but I also want to bring up anybody that's not subscribed that are giving us views and watching us. Please just hit the subscribe button because we really, it would help us out a lot, and we don't have half of our subscribers that we are getting watched. So.
No, there's really like 80% of the views are from people who are not subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe. Do that. We did ask Bryson. He's standing here looking at us. We did ask him if he wanted to be on the video, but he said no. He just stick to the hunts. He don't want to do the talking stuff. So that's all right. He don't have to do it. We ain't got room for him anyway, do we, Pate? Nope, just us. So all right. Well, we just like he said, we haven't been able to hunt. The weather's been terrible. We've had a lot of snow and it's been really cold, and it's either been snowing or raining, and we just haven't had a chance. So we just thought it'd be a good time for us to go ahead and talk about some stuff that's kind of going on with us with the channel. For the ones who have subscribed, we thank you guys, but we want to talk about our sponsors. Who's the first one we're going to talk about?
We're going to talk about Nightlife Kennels. If you want to buy anything off of them, just go to nightlifekennels.com. They have just about anything you really need for coon hunting, don't they?
Yep, they do. They have a bunch of different stuff, and we're going to talk about a few of those things. But anybody who's watching this has probably already heard of Nightlife Kennel, and you already know Nick. Nick's a great guy. I just want to personally vouch for him. He is I talk to him quite a bit, and he is a great guy. But Nightlife Kennel is also great. They got a lot of good stuff going on. So we want to talk about just a couple things that they got going. Some of the stuff he's selling on his page right now. Stuff like the Dan's competition vest. Channing, who hunts with us most of the time, he's got one of these vests, and these things, man, they're little. Most people seen them. It ain't probably 10 inches by 10 inch square that you wear that you strap on, but that thing holds a ton of stuff. So don't think it carries more than what you need just on a coon hunt. I know us coon hunting, we don't want to carry a ton of stuff around, and it carries more than what we need when we go out coon hunting. What's some other stuff he's got, bub?
He's got his podcast. You guys definitely need to check that out. It's Nightlife Nation Podcast. They pretty much just talk about coon hunting most of the time. They got a guy in there named Steve Fielder, which is with them, and another guy,
Brent Reeves.
Yep. So check that out. It's a really good podcast. I like to listen to it with Dad myself. I enjoy it a lot. It's a pretty good thing to listen to if you have nothing else to do.
Yeah. Well, even if you do got stuff to do, that's priority.
You know what I mean.
I do. So, but even getting back to stuff he sells the Ultra stuff, the tracking systems and the collars. He sells the Garmin's and the collars, the Sport Dog and the collars, the Sport Dog beacon lights. He's got a ton of stuff. He's got decals, and these things are pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's got different colors. He's got that stuff, and he does have some apparel coming, nightlife hats and shirts, stuff like that, hoodies. He's got some of that stuff coming. So, and anything if you get on his site and it says something sold out, I know he sells K lights. He does sell some of them. So if you get on there and you see anything's out, call him. And we'll put it up here. You will see his number on here. So call Nick, talk to him, and he will try to work out anything he can with you. And also, Peyton's already mentioned, we've mentioned the store. Peyton has already talked about the podcast. But Nick also has Nightlife Kennel on YouTube. And like I said, if you're watching this, you've already seen him. You've already heard of Nick. If you like this kind of stuff, because he kind of opened the door to for a lot of us to be able to do this stuff by putting this YouTube channel out and educating people and talking about products and talking about and just showing you dogs. And sometimes it's not always good. You don't always treat coons. And Nick's never been afraid to show that. And that's the kind of stuff I like to see. That's the real life stuff. That's what I like to see. So go over to Nightlife Kennel on YouTube and watch them. Do listen to the Nightlife Nation podcast. You can find that anywhere on any kind of phone that offers podcasts or iTunes or whatever. You can listen to it there. Go to nightlifekennel.com. If you need any kind of hunt supplies, Nick sells it. So get on there, look at his website, and see what he's got. Get a hold of him. He's a great guy to deal with. The next one, anybody who's watched our videos, you've seen at the beginning of this video that we have a company on there called Show Enough. You're going to see their little emblem right here. it probably doesn't make sense to you because you see us as a coon hunting channel.
Right.
But we're Muncie Outdoors. We're going to do more than just coon hunting. So we do plan on doing some fishing. We do plan on doing turkey hunting, deer hunting, squirrel hunting. We plan on doing a bunch of training videos even. But when it comes to the fishing, we know this guy. This my uncle is the one who does it, show enough custom crankbaits. And I got a few of the things. Right now, he's in the process. He's going to be putting up a Facebook page for Show Enough, to where you can get on there, tell him what you like, tell him the colors you want in specific baits, and what kind of patterns you want, what kind of different. And man, I just tell you what, they do some good stuff, and I do have some of them. I got a couple of them. Not only do they do crankbaits, but they also do plastics. Stuff like this. He's got all kinds of different color plastics, and they make the jig heads. Like if you're going to fish with a Ned rig or something like that, the smallmouth tear these things up. So he's got different kinds, and we're going to show you some of them. Some of these crankbaits. See, these are all stuff that I've custom ordered off of him, and they do excellent work. They really do. You can show them at one page. This one page got kind of like a rattle trap. Yeah. And I got several of these. Got several of these. But this right here, man. I mean, you can just tell the detail and stuff.
It's very good.
They do awesome on what they do here. So you're going to be seeing. I will let you know on. We have a Muncie Outdoors Facebook page now and a group. Go send us a friend request on the Facebook page, and so you all can keep up. It's easier to keep up with stuff when I put this kind of stuff on there. It's easier to keep it up. I ask you, share these videos, man. Let's get this out here. Let's grow this. We're not trying to compete. We're obviously not trying to compete with nightlife. We're not trying to compete with any other. We want to promote. We enjoy doing this. We enjoy coon hunting. We enjoy having conversations. I've met a bunch and talked to a bunch of different people just from doing this, doing these videos. A bunch of different coon hunters from a bunch of different places. We're not trying to compete. We want more of these channels out there. If you've been thinking about doing one, go ahead and do it. Ain't nothing stopping you. Go ahead and start making you some videos, and you'll get better over time. You'll get better over time and get more comfortable in front of camera, like I've had to do. So the next one we're going to talk about. So that one was Show Enough. There's going to be more stuff. If you wanted something like the ones I just showed you, message me, and I can get you in direct contact with him, and you can tell him kind of what you're looking for, the color scheme you like. And he has people who will order multiples. And I put another picture up right here. You'll see this picture here. That's one he's working on right now. A guy called and ordered 12 of the same thing because that's what the fish hit where he's at. So you can get a hold of me, put it on here, message me on Muncie Outdoors Facebook page. Message me on there, and I can get you in contact with him, and you can start working on that even before he gets the Facebook page up for Show Enough. So the next one, Pate, you want to go ahead and kind of introduce them. This is a new sponsor that I can't tell you how excited we are to be working with these guys. This is people that I heard of before I ever actually we got into coon hunting. There was certain stuff that I already knew that you needed to coon hunt with, coon squallers and lights. There's certain things that we already knew we was going to have, and this next company makes one of those products that we really need. And I'll just tell you, the guy who runs this company is a top-notch guy. That's one thing I can say about Nick at Nightlife. My uncle Mike that runs Show Enough. He is a great guy. The guy who runs this next place is right up there with them. These are. That's one thing I want to pride myself on. I don't want to just. I don't want to drag their name down. So I'm thankful that they trust us to use their name in our videos and promote their company. But I'm thankful that they see that they trust us enough, and to also be working with people that we know we can trust that are great people altogether. So who's the next one, Peyton?
Bayou Legacy calls.
Bayou Legacy game calls. This is this was one of the guys that we were extremely excited to get to work with. This is somebody that we actually already used their product before we ever spoke to them. To anybody who's seen, you see these
tree shaker
the tree shaker. the Tree Shaker Coon Squallers, Bayou Legacy is the one who makes them. They are great because it comes with a really good lanyard. And actually, he didn't even have to send us these because we already had this before he was ever our sponsor. So we were thankful for the opportunity that they've given us, and hopefully we want to promote them as much as we can, because like I said, not only are they selling good products, but he's a great guy. Do you want to show them what it sounds like?
I'm not the best at it yet, but I'll give it a shot.
Yep, see, it's real raspy, real clear. It's super loud. I've had to make him quit. Him and Bryson both quit blowing this thing in the house today. So, but I also want to say this about Bayou Legacy. Now, listen, if you want something from them, go to BayouLegacy.com and look at the other stuff they have, as well as the Coon Squallers.
They have like
and you're going to see different pictures here. These are a bunch of different pictures, different colors. The green one and the blue one, they both glow in the dark. You shine your light on them for a second when you're out in the hills, and that thing will almost work as a flashlight. So, I mean, they are bright and they work. So, and they're a good product.
And anybody that like deer hunts too, they have deer calls.
Yeah, that's the next thing I kind of wanted to talk about them. Like I said, we're an outdoor channel, not just a coon hunting channel. Right. Coon hunting is obviously our primary thing. But they have more than just coon squallers. They have duck calls, and I've listened to James, the guy who makes these calls. There's videos. He's got videos on YouTube of the Bayou Legacy stuff, the stuff they've made. So go on there and look at them. If you are a duck hunter, I know most of you guys are going to be outdoorsmen too. That's why we have fish, and that's why we're talking about duck calls. That's why we're talking about grunt calls. And he has this stuff. Go on there, look at what he's got, and also, man, he's got hats like these. These are obviously pretty cool hats, and that is a cool. But he's got hoodies and T-shirts with that on them. He's got other hats, other T-shirts on there, and he's got all kinds of different color coon squallers. And get with him, talk to him if there's something you want that he's got out of stock. Then go ahead and message him, talk to him, and he'll work with you. He'll work with you too.
And all of his calls are good made too.
High quality stuff, and you are not going to beat the price on them. You're not going to beat the price on them. The next thing is something that we kind of hadn't done yet. Is we got something. I just got this thing today, and you're going to see in a video here in a minute me actually going outside using it. And we got this. Let me show them first, bud, before you put it on. We got this. This is the Cajun lights. This is the Voodoo Plus. And let me tell you something, guys. I talked to L.W. Nixon. He's the one who owns this. He took over Cajun lights. I've talked to him, and what little bit of time I've got to be acquainted with him and talk to him personally. He is another top-notch guy. There's just something about the coon hunting and outdoor industry that it seems like top-notch people tend to run the businesses. So we're going to let. He asked me what kind of hat I wanted, and I wanted to get, and I want to go ahead and say this: we are not sponsored by them. This is something that I paid for, that I bought myself. I needed a new light, and I looked at them, talked to him, and this is what we decided to go with. And I thought this light was going to be pretty heavy with this bump cap, different head, different battery. But this thing is light. Because I actually wondered when I talked to him, I said, is it going to be a problem? I mean, is this light something that Peyton is going to be a 12-year-old can wear? And he said his 14-year-old daughter, this is what she wears when she hunts. So Peyton can wear this thing, and you'll see the video, man. It is comfortable. I wasn't sure how comfortable a bump hat would be. I don't know that I'll go back to wearing anything else.
And the size is adjustable, which is a good thing about it.
You can adjust it. It's vintage for summertime. When if it gets too hot, it keeps you from sweating so bad. The battery pack is pretty light. You'll see the top head. This is I'm going to go ahead and go through here. Here's your main beam. You've got 1,
very bright,
2, 3, 4 settings on your main beam. And let me just tell you, you'll see in the next video, I don't even know if the video is going to do it justice on how bright this thing is, but it'll set the woods on fire if you ain't careful. Don't shine it one place too long. Then you roll that back. You roll it backwards. You get down here, you see your walk light. That is just your low. Your walk light's got 2 different settings on it, and you can shine a tree with that with the bright setting on just a walk light. And then you roll it on back again. You got red. You got your low red, your bright red, your low green, your bright green. Once you get to the bright green, you flip this switch. You can see this switch right here on the battery. Flip that, and that puts makes it an amber color. That puts on your red and green at the same time, puts an amber color. You'll see all this on the when we get outside actually demonstrating this. But we just wanted to do a quick video. I would highly recommend them. Highly recommend. I want you to go ahead and get that. Talk to Mr. Nixon.
And I would also
Great guy. Go to that phone number. You can call that phone number. You can see it there. You can go to Cajun Lights on Facebook. They do have a Facebook. Okay, guys, I'm out here with this with the Cajun Voodoo Plus. I'm getting ready to show you kind of what it's like. I've been waiting on it to get a little bit dark. You'll probably hear vehicles and dogs barking in the background. I just kind of wanted to show you real quick all the things that this light does, how it performs kind of outside. Just got this thing in today, so let's put it on. Let's get this camera turned around, and we'll go through all the phases here. What this thing actually, what it looks like. All right, let's go backwards first. Right there. Don't know if you can see that right there is the walk light, the low walk light. I'm gonna get you over here, kind of at the end of my driveway. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the bright walk light. You can see that thing is bright. I mean, that's a big tree right there. Hopefully you all can see that on the video. Let's take it back again. You roll this thing backwards one more time. There's your light red. Right there is your bright red. Right there is your low green. All right. There is your bright green. Now once you get back to this bright green setting, there's a switch on the back of on the side of the battery. You flip this switch and it gives you your amber color. That puts your red and green lights on together. And that's actually, that's a real nice color actually. It's a real nice color. All right, let's get into our main beams. Roll the dial on the head forward. It goes off. There's your first step of your main beam. There's your second step of your main beam. You can see that thing's pretty bright, even on the second step. All right, there goes number 3. Now I'm just telling you guys, that thing is bright. I hope this video kind of does it justice. And it's got a fourth stage, and that thing is it's ridiculous. You ain't gonna have any trouble. You're not gonna have any trouble finding the coon with this light. You can rest assured of that. Excellent light. I'd say if you're interested in something like this, you go to CajunLights.com, and they got this light along with some others. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. BioLegacy Game Calls has a Facebook page. Nightlife Kennel has a Facebook page. Show Enough is getting ready to have a Facebook page. So go and see them. And what else you got, buddy?
Real quick, we would like to give a shout out to Crane Creek Kennels. And what was the other YouTube channel?
Well, I want to say something about Crane Creek Kennels. That's my buddy Jason Snellgrove. I've got to talk to Jason several times, and I just tell you, I'm excited, man. His little black and tan. He's got a black and tan dog, Ranger, and he's also got two pups. But Ranger is going to be a stud, and that's 2 of the prettiest pups you'll ever see. And I'm excited to see what Jason's doing. He's like us. We're still trying to figure this video thing out, this editing thing out. We're trying to figure all that out. He's right there too. But man, get on there and watch where he's going and the stuff he's doing, and watch what these dogs are doing. The other one we want to give a shout out to is Paint Licks Screaming Kennels. Go to YouTube, look these guys up. That's my other buddy, CJ Witt. These are people that I didn't know until we started doing this little stuff. So these are people I've got to meet from doing this and from coon hunting, and go over and watch them. They have got some excellent videos too. They've got some great dogs. They tree a ton of coons. they treat more coons. But now, if you go watch them, come back and watch ours. There's probably going to be a little more entertaining, maybe better videos than what you get on even with us. But go watch them guys. Subscribe to them guys. They're doing good stuff. And if you haven't already, like Peyton said, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And I would ask you, our buddy Channing had surgery this morning on his knee. Anybody who prays, say a little prayer for him that he's not going to be in the videos for the next little bit because he was. I talked to him after he got out of surgery just a little bit ago, and he's wanting to just go right around in the truck with us already. So you all do keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Keep his wife in your thoughts and prayers because she's got to put up with him at the house every day and wait on him hand and foot because nobody else knows how big of a crybaby Channing is like we do and like his wife does. We're just playing with our buddy. So you all go ahead and say a prayer for him. You got anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. And hopefully we can get a video out of hunting soon.
Yeah. We're going to try to get out tomorrow night and hunt. Today is February the 4th. So we're going to try to get out tomorrow, hunt a new place somewhere we ain't never been. So hopefully we can use this new light, this new Cajun Voodoo, and show you some eyes looking down. That's what we're hoping for.
And again, I would really, that's what we're hoping for. But again, I would really just like to say thank you to you guys for subscribing to us and watching our videos. I honestly didn't think we would make it to even close to this, but thanks a lot to Nick from Nightlife that he got us this far because we was at like 65 subscribers without
26.
26. Oh, I was confused from the views.
That's it. And then Nick talked about it and pushed the views, pushed our subscribers way up. So I just the least I can do now that our subscribers are moving up a little bit is ask you all to go support him. You all go support. I mean, he's in this industry. He sells the stuff we use to coon hunt with. Go look at the stuff that they've got. Support him. Support. I'm asking you to do that. To support all these guys, the Bio Legacy guys, the people at Show Enough, the Cajun Voodoo people, the Cajun Light people. Go support these guys. Let's support especially our local guys like Nightlife. Let's support them kind of guys. So you done? You good?
Yep, I'm good. So
thank you guys. Like we always want to say, until we see you again, y'all keep looking up.